Hi vinyl community, it's Maria. So I have finally gotten some new vinyl. The last few videos I've done have been best ofs because I'm a music fan on a budget, but recently I got 4 or 5 records that I would love to show. This is the one I'm really excited about. Glam Stains, Volume 3. This is in the same vein as the Bloodstains series, rare 45s from the 70s. This one, Volume 3, is Cherry Bombs, which it's female centric, either female fronted or all female bands. And these are, it's really hard to focus, these are the 45s. This volume, they're all from Europe. That we've got bands from France, Italy, Sweden, East Germany, the Netherlands, and England. So in addition to being international, there's one song in German and another song in French. So basically, so this is a 2016 bootleg. I really wish this would focus. Anyway, so this one I'm really excited about. In addition to the international, there are 3 covers. Moni Moni is covered, the Tommy James and the Shondells is covered by Cool Breeze. We have Can the Can from Susie Quattro is covered by, oh wow, I can't find it. And then they also have 8 Days a Week. The Beatles song is covered by, Sparkle, Christine Sparkle, I think it is. Yeah, Christine Sparkle. And it's really pleasant. It sounds sort of like the Mamas and the Papas. But most of all, this is, punk / glam. And so basically I really love a good pun, and there's a band called Punch and Judy. And so also I think one of my favorites is Bonnie St. Clair doing That's My Music. And Bonnie St. Clair is a Dutch glitter queen. So she got together with Unit Gloria, which I think is a German band. And they went in the direction of glam. So there are 4 in this series, and I intend to get all of them. Joan Jett on the cover, really good. If you're into the Bloodstains series, you would really like the Glam Stains series, as bootlegs, just like the Bloodstains. Now, what are we listening to? This is the Hungarian guitarist Gabor Sabo, and this is, we've got an oldie. This is his 1968 masterpiece, Dreams. We are listening to side 2 because I enjoy that the best. Side 2 ends with a Donovan cover of Ferris Wheel. So so this came out as 2020 on Modern Harmonic, but it was through Vinyl Me Please Classic series. And it says it's a blend of jazz, pop, Hungarian folk, and chamber music. It can also be called third string. So I put this on at the end of the night if I just want to relax and chill. It's a really great record, and he was a really talented guitarist. So okay, next. Okay, so I've been a music fan on a budget, but I have been going to shows, $10 at the door if you can, recommended donation. Now my big splurge. My friend Shawnee and I are going to go see Culture Club in July. That's my big splurge. But yeah, so the shows I've been going to, I got to see Hot Earth, which has a few members from Nog, and they have a lot of other projects going, and Hardcore Punk Atlanta. And so Hot Earth, this cassette is called That's Hot, and you got Paris Hilton on the cover, and this is a perfect segue. The way I know about all these shows is through Instagram. So that's really great. I recently got on Instagram, and that's how I find out about these shows. So that's a positive. But because this is a new medium for me, I'm making all the rookie mistakes. And I probably spend a grand total of 2 hours a day on Instagram. And and Paris Hilton, my guilty pleasure, I don't know how you say it on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram. So every day I look at pretty pictures of Paris Hilton. So my mind is melting. And I really need to learn how to practice self-control. But it has helped me find out where different shows are around town. And, gone are the days where someone hands you a flyer. You just go on Instagram, which is cool. I guess it makes it more accessible to everyone because you might not be somewhere where someone's going to hand you a flyer. So possibly the night I saw Hot Earth, let me just take this out. I saw Lasso, which is it's fierce hardcore punk, or frantic Brazilian hardcore punk. And the art, so the cover art is absolutely beautiful. The name of this 7-inch EP is Ordem Imaginada. The lyrics are all in Brazilian Portuguese, and here are the lyrics in there. And this came out on May 5th, and I probably got it 2 weeks ago. They threw in a sticker, great group of people. The EP is on clear vinyl. And I'm going to put up the download code because I think if you want to hear frantic Brazilian hardcore punk, that's the download code. So first come, first serve. Do the download code. And this was a split release from Sorry State Records out of North Carolina and Static Shock Records out of the UK. So they were excellent. And it's really great getting to see these up and coming bands. Now, this is one of my favorites that I got. It's the Slits BBC recordings 1977 through 1981. So not to be confused with this is the 2022 Klepto Records European pressing, not to be confused with the 2005 Maltese bootleg called Girls Next Door. So on the cover, well, I'll get back to that. So on side 2 is my favorite, and it only has 2 songs. And it came out around 81, and there's a young Nena Cherry doing backup vocals. Now the cover, so the Slits, post-punk / reggae, they're and this really captures them at the height of their career. This is a painting on the cover. I'm trying not to get that glare. This is a painting. So it has, if you notice, there is mud on their hands and their handprints in mud in the background. That's a nod to their album Cut, where they were all covered in mud. And they're wearing St. Trinian's uniforms, and I had to Google it. It was a British comedy, a gag cartoon series where this fictional school, St. Trinian's, you have a bunch of juvenile delinquents and you have sadistic teachers. So this is a wonderful record. And Tony Wilson produced it. Tony Wilson, he was involved in a lot of bands, Happy Mondays, Joy Division, and it's an excellent record. And so that is also one that I listen to a lot. And when I bought it at like a pop-up, little record sale that was in the parking lot behind Hi-Fi Buys, a block from my house. When I bought it, the seller said, you can check in that box over there and take any record for free, as a gift for doing business with me. So I'm looking through and I see this box set from Serge Gainsbourg, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the first 4 of his 10-inch EPs. So I'm like, well, why is this free? Why are you giving this free? He said, there's supposed to be 4 discs, but there are only 2. So I decided to take it anyway because, 2 discs, I'm getting them for free. I get home, I look more closely. The 4 albums are on the 2 discs. Side 1, album 1, side 2, album 2. So everything is intact, including this booklet. It has the lyrics, which of course are in French, and then the booklet itself is in French. And let me show. On the back, there's a picture of him and Brigitte Bardot. Wait. There we go. And so this is from the Russian bootlegs label Doxy. And so, yeah, they did manage to fit this 10-inch EP. I mean, you can see there are multiple. There are a lot of songs. And it didn't really sacrifice the sound, but my ears are not discerning. But these are absolutely gorgeous. It's intact, and I see people selling it online for $40 or $50. I got it for free. So basically, Serge Gainsbourg, he's been described as a chansonnier playboy. So it's French pop and jazz. The first record came out in 1958. This set came out in 2014. So the first album came out in 58, second one came out in 59, and where he's backed by Alain Goraguet Orchestra. And when I Googled it, Alain Goraguet, and my French sucks, passed away last February. And so the third record is L'étonnant Serge Gainsbourg, jazz pop, and it contains one of his best known songs, La Chanson de Prévert. And the fourth one is a 1962, Latin rock and roll influence. So they're all wonderful records that I got for free because the seller really thought that, it was the 4 records for the 4 albums, but it's really on each side. So it's fully intact and I got it for free. The last one, this is an Atlanta band that was popular late 70s to early 80s called The Brains. This is an EP, came out in 82. I think Michael Pilmer showed this on one of the streams. And so it's Dancing Under the Streetlights. And that song, there's a video for it that I might link in the description. Because it is filmed, in Atlanta in front of the famous 688 Club. And I don't know why. I think I love this color palette. And they're on a MARTA bus. And so I'm going to link it in the description. What was I going to say? Tom Gray. So I knew one of Tom Gray's songs before I had ever heard of The Brains. Tom Gray wrote Money Changes Everything, and that was covered by Cyndi Lauper on her debut album, She's So Unusual. And it's a great song. It's not on here, but the 4 songs that are on here are absolutely incredible. So I guess Atlanta, new wave band, so this came out on Landslide Records, and I'm so happy with my new vinyl that I got, and happy to be back buying vinyl. Happy to be seeing these shows with 5 bands for $10 if you have the money, and they won't turn you away for not having the money. And yeah, then I did spend money to see, I'm gonna see Culture Club in July with my friend Shawnee. We're gonna go to an amphitheater close, it's in my neighborhood. Well, it's about a mile and a half away. So you know, those are my plans, and when I get new vinyl, I will make another video. Bye.